What's going on YouTube? It's Jesse coming back to you with another video, and in this video I want to talk about what is a setter, or specifically a call setter, and how you can start making 5 to 10K per month with one setter role. Before we dive in, if you're new to the channel, recommend you book a free call below if you'd like to chat with me or one of my team members about potentially enrolling into our flagship program, HFM. You get 6 months direct access to me, hand-holding you, micromanaging you to the finish line to get your first client. It's not a course. It's a micromanaging coaching program where we keep on working with you until you get results. It's not, I don't want to throw you into some course. You get these training videos. Most courses, most people get screwed over with because they just get training videos and say, good luck. And all the information inside is old and outdated. With the coaching program, you get to hit up the coach, me, for 6 whole months. That will change eventually. I will not be doing 6 months forever. It is a long ass time. Be real, but you do get it right now, so you want to take advantage of that. Book a free call. We can chat about potentially enrolling. Right? It's not a super low pressure call. We're not going to grill you to try to get you in. I don't want anyone in my programs that isn't fully 100% ready to go all in. Also, join our free Facebook group below. We'd love to have you in there as well, where you can network with people that have the same mentality as you. They want to get the hell out of their job and live a freedom lifestyle. Now, what is a call setter? Well, a call setter is different from business to business to business. You have to remember this. With any freelance service, it's going to be different from every business. Call center generally is someone that is going to, their only goal for the whole day is to just put calls on a calendar for a closer. So the setter, there's the closer. The closer actually closes the deal. Let's say it's a $3,000 program, right? The closer closes the $3,000 program. They usually get paid about 10%. They make $300. And they didn't have to do anything but get on the phone and close it. A setter will make anywhere from 5 to 10% of each call that closes that they booked. So that person has to book the call. Their messaging, their script is going to be completely different than a closer. The closer is going to go, like I said in my last video, through the whole script on how to sell someone. The setter, though, is not really trying to sell them on the program. The setter is trying to get the call on the calendar for the closer. And usually the setter is, going to only ask like legit 3 questions. Usually just 3 questions. Because if you start doing too many questions, it starts to sound like a sales call. Prospect gets freaked out and you don't get that second call, the no-show. So the setter has the unfortunate duty to call up usually pretty cold leads. These people opted in for some freebie normally. It's always a freebie. And the setter will either call the phone numbers given to them for the freebie, because a lot of these new freebies nowadays, people are, coaches and business owners are giving away. They go for the phone number. So the setter will call a ton of phone numbers all in one day, just banging out the phone. And then, usually people pick up and they're like, they don't want to hear about it. They gave the phone number so they get the freebie, but they really didn't want to hear it and get a call from them. And then they'll text the lead, call them obviously. So calling and texting the lead and trying to get, all they're trying to do is get a sales call for the closer. So this usually is a beginner role in any business. So if you don't feel confident to be a closer, you don't feel confident to be an email copywriter, let's say, then maybe you want to be a setter. And a setter is more of a volume grunt work job, but you can make $5,000 to $10,000 a month as a setter with one role, one client. You can be a setter for them and make a pretty good amount of money. You're probably not going to make more than $10,000 a month, but you can make anywhere from 5 to 10. So it's decent. For a lot of you, 5 to 10 is enough for you to be free. But you do got to kind of do the grunt work. You got to dial phones all day. You got to DM people all day. It's a high volume activity. You're going to be glued to your phone all day long. There's very little pauses. It's managing tons of different conversations all at the same time. It's a little bit hectic. You got to be, DMing people, texting people, calling people, leaving voicemails, following up. It's crazy because you have this, for every certain amount of calls you actually book, only a certain amount of them are going to close, which is going to be a certain amount of them are going to make you money. And usually setter roles are pretty much only commission only. Now, if you have a big enough business, they might give you a small, retainer per month as you learn how to be a setter for them. But generally speaking, it's commission only, and you should expect to put the hours in. You're going to put blood, sweat, and tears in to start learning and actually finally start making money. To recap, you've got a business owner, right? And they're giving away a freebie. It's always a freebie. and they're getting a phone, they're collecting a phone number, or they're getting a Facebook group opt-in, they're getting some sort of email address, whatever they're doing. And you as a setter are reaching out manually, you're reaching out like aggressively to try to get some sort of small little call or small DM conversation, whatever it is, because some leads are not going to want to get on a call. They call it a triage call. They're not trying to get on a triage call to get on a sales call. They're not trying to. So you DM them and get them to commit to a sales call over DM. Some people you're going to get a hold of with their phone. That's your triage call right there. Boom. Figure out if the person has money. You know, the person tells you they're broke. You're probably not going to want to put them on a sales call and waste the closer's time. That's the whole point of a setter, to kind of be a filter. You're basically a filter. That's what you are as a setter. It's the bottom of the barrel in any business, but it's a great way to get your feet wet, start getting experience, start making money online, and then later, when you've proven yourself there, you can easily springboard into email copywriting or closing. You can do them in parallel. You can be a setter and an email copywriter. They're not really related. They kind of are, because email copywriting will relate to the actual sales cycle, but really it's mainly setting, closing. Email copywriting is more like marketing. It's not really the sales part. The sales part is the setters and closers. Email copywriting is more marketing. It's different. Marketing and sales are not the same thing. Marketing is getting people in the door, and then closing or setting and closing is the sales part, actually converting the audience, the people that are you looking at the product, into customers. So hope you found some value in this video. Again, make sure to book a free call below if you'd like to chat with me or one of my team members about potentially enrolling into the HFM mentorship program. Again, these are super low pressure calls. We're not gonna, try to get you in and make it awkward. No, it's just, do you want in or out? Here's how it all works. Because I don't want people in my program that aren't ready and that aren't fully in. Again, it's 6 months long, so you can't go wrong. 6 months direct access to me. It's a long ass time. It's a half a year. Right now it's 6 months. Eventually, probably we'll reduce that, as well as have less support from me because I won't be able to handle all the DMs coming in all day. And then also, get into our free Facebook group below. We'd love to have you in there as well, where you can network with people that have the same mentality as you, that want to just simply get the hell out of corporate America, be free, and work from the laptop.